News headlines. Haqqani urges protection for immigrants amid regional tensions. At least 2,600 migrants repatriated to Afghanistan in 24 hours. Taliban Central Bank Chief Initiative overhaul towards Islamic banking system in Afghanistan. Hello, my name is Mahia Nouri from First Time News Network. Today is 3 December 2023. Sirajuddin Haqqani, the Taliban's acting interior minister, in a meeting with Roza Otunbayev, the United Nations Special Envoy for Afghanistan, discussed migrants' concern and emphasized that internal conflicts and neighboring countries should not adversely affect migrants. He assured that the measures are in place to ensure the security of this nation. However, in Pakistan, Balochistan Province Information Minister Jana Kakzai reported that Islamabad provided Taliban with a list of individuals to the surrender to Pakistan. He accused the Taliban of inaction and insensitivity and responding to Pakistan's request to hand over individuals linked to violent incident in Pakistan. Bilal Bhutto Zardari, Pakistan former foreign minister, warned of a serious repercussions if it's proven that the Afghan Taliban are facilitating and supporting terrorists operating in Pakistan. Pakistan's security concerns have a latest trigger stance on documented Afghan migrants. On December 2, about 2,600 migrants were sent back to Afghanistan from Pakistan. Rahmanullah, a returning migrant, shared the experience of harassment and extortion in Pakistan. They used to harass people were not left free. They were making excuses. First they put us in jail, and then they beaten us and asked for a card. Even if you had an immigration card, they still took money, Rahmanullah said. In recent weeks, more than 400,000 migrants have either voluntarily returned or been forcibly repatriated from Pakistan to Afghanistan amid escalating tension between Islamabad and the Taliban over Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan and the continuous of deportation of undocumented Afghan migrants from Pakistan. Pakistan media report that at least 2,600 individuals were repatriated to Afghanistan on Saturday, December 2. The repatriation efforts comprised 315 families, encompassing 2,597 individuals as outlined in reports from Pakistan media outlets. Among those repatriated were 1,087 children and 678 women, according to statistics provided by Pakistani media. The cumulative number of undocumented Afghan migrants reported from Pakistan stand at 404,909 on Friday, December 1. Neither the Pakistani authorities nor the Taliban released any official statistics regarding the return of migrants. However, the Ministry of Migration under the Taliban's administration reported that over the past 2 days, returning migrants in various provinces, including Maidan Vardak, Sarbal, Jawzjan, Samangan, received financial aid and food assistance. The head of the Taliban Central Bank, Hidayatul Badri, has announced plans to transfer Afghanistan's financial and banking system into a fully Islamic framework, prohibiting all profit transactions in the country's banks. Speaking at the 8th annual meeting of the Accounting and the Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institutions and Islamic Development Bank in Bahrain, Badri outlined the goal of converting all banks in Afghanistan to Islamic banking. They even focused on discussing strategies for navigating an impending economic slowdown and adapting to post-oil world through economic diversification and leveraging Islamic finance. And the regard efforts are being made to make Afghanistan banking financial system free from usury and profit by the drawing on experiences of other Islamic countries and the expertise of international Islamic institutions, said Badri. Some economic experts express a concern about the current state of Afghanistan banking sector, with an estimated 90% of private public bank facing a paralysis. They emphasized the importance of maintaining relations between Afghanistan banks and other financial institutions. Said Masood in Economic Affairs and Allied highlighted the need to revitalize the stagnant banking system, stating with the moves towards Islamic banking, we should consider how the relationship between Afghan banks and other banks can be maintained, especially given the current paralysis affecting almost 90% of private state banks. Former head of Afghanistan Banks Union, Ziar Qureshi, acknowledged the challenges within the Islamic banking sector, including public knowledge gaps about the banking service, insufficient human capacity, and lack of Sharia consensus among scholars, people lack of knowledge about the banking service, lack of knowledge and human capacity, lack of sharing concerns among the scholars, and the lack of the understanding of some scholars in terms of Islamic transaction banking or issues facing his plan, he said. And the recent development, the Taliban central bank increased the withdrawal limits for private banks. However, Afghanistan banking system has encountered the issue over the past 2 years, as indicated by a United Nations Development Program report. The report cites the failure of the banking system due to reduced foreign aid, the central bank's inability to provide the liquidity, substantial withdrawals, and the concern related to money laundering and financing, resulting in liquidity crisis for Afghanistan's banks.